Hey gang, it's Mike from the Reuben Memoirs. We are here in Ypsilanti, Michigan at Lefty's Cheesesteak. Now, the reason I found out about this place is a friend of mine, Lee Rozansky from the Hackers Golf Channel. He sent me this picture of a Lefty's that's opening up in Lake Orion. So I reached out to them. I said, hey, I'm planning on coming out. And then my son reaches out to me, Trevor. He says, hey, Jabron, there is a Lefty's right by where we live, so why don't we head there instead, save an hour and a half of driving. So that's what we're doing. We're here in Ypsi. We're going into Lefty's. It says cheesesteaks, but they make Reuben sandwiches, so this is a chain. This is the first time I'm doing this in a chain type setting, so we're super excited about it, and we'll see you on the inside. All right, so are you the owner?
No.
Okay.
So I help with all the franchise.
Oh, very cool. Well, my name's Mike. I run the Reuben Memoirs.
Okay.
So all I do, I break down Reuben sandwiches. I tell people whether they're good, whether they're bad, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses. And someone told me Lefty's has a really good Reuben.
We do.
So that's awesome. I've never had a chain Reuben before, but I'm excited to try it. So that's I'm doing your Lefty's corned beef on rye, Reuben on rye.
All right. Just a sandwich today, or would you like to make a combo?
What comes with the combo?
A drink and a fry.
You know what? I'll just do the sandwich with water. I like just the sandwich.
Not a problem. Anything else for you?
That's it.
All right.
All right, gang, here we are. We're at Lefty's in Ypsilanti. I just got the Reuben sandwich. It's just been delivered, so just my standard housekeeping. Always take one of these, flip it over so we don't get the soggy bottom bun. As you know, my technique is pretty cool here. Thousand Island dressing off on the side right away. They got the Cy Ginsberger corned beef as advertised. And look at that mountain of meat. I probably couldn't count all those layers. The Swiss cheese layer after layer after layer. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, at least 4 layers of Swiss. I'm trying to find the kraut. Oh, it's underneath there, but we'll get into the details. We'll dive right in here for the initial feedback. And well, it's got some heft. It's a good start. Talk to you at the halftime breakdown. Okay, gang, it's Mike from the Reuben Memoirs, and it's amazing because my voice just carries. I'm kind of in a small restaurant here. There's other patrons here just trying to enjoy their meals, but I got to do my job, and that's give a good breakdown of a very good Reuben sandwich. Right off the bat, I'm going to start it like that. This is a very, very good Reuben sandwich, and my son pointed out they have this advertisement over here of what their Reuben sandwich should look like, and this is what they deliver. And it's right on the money. I mean, there's no false advertising here. You've got a mountain. Here, let me borrow this. There we go. We got a mountain of corned beef here. It's so heavy, even on the sign, it can't stand up. But look at what comes on this sandwich. We probably got close to half a pound of corned beef. So if you're coming here as a customer, you're ordering the sandwich, you're not gonna walk away hungry because they're loading it up with the expensive stuff, and that's the corned beef. The grill, the char on the rye is like perfect. There are no caraway seeds, which, as you know, guys, I'm a huge proponent of removing from your rye, so that's excellent. The Swiss cheese, I got a cheese dangler hanging off of my finger here. There's just this little wrecking ball of corned beef here hanging down, but that's the real deal. The only thing that I'd say, the area to improve here, and it goes right back to proportions, which I've talked time and time again. It's a Reuben sandwich, not a corned beef sandwich. There's very little sauerkraut on this. I'd probably triple the amount of sauerkraut. It's my preference, right? Some people probably think this is perfect, so it's not a hard knock. Again, you're coming to this restaurant to get a meal that's gonna fill you up, a sandwich, a corned beef, Reuben, and this brings the goods. I would probably ask, hey, double or triple the corned beef, and you'd be bringing this up into it. Now, wait a minute. Did I just say that you gotta ask them to double or triple the amount of corned beef on that sandwich that was already overloaded with corned beef? Insert correction here. When you place the order at Lefty's for your Reuben on rye, you need to make sure you ask them to double or triple the amount of sauerkraut on that. I mean, the key here, and I probably said it, I said it on other videos, is proportion. Proportion. You can have amazing corned beef, but people aren't ordering a corned beef sandwich. They're ordering a Reuben. As such, a Reuben sandwich has corned beef and sauerkraut. Maybe not total equal proportion, but it might be 60%, 40%, 60 on the corned beef, 40 on the kraut, and of course the Swiss cheese, the dressing, the rye bread, the grilled rye. One last thing, as I was thinking through about Lefty's, they should turn up the heat a notch. You know, they had many layers. They had, I think, 4 different layers of Swiss cheese. They probably could have grilled that baby for another minute. Really get the heat, get that thermal wave going all the way through the corned beef and into the Swiss cheese, so you can't even tell that there were 4 layers. I appreciate 4 layers. 4 layers is nice, but heat it up, keep it on that grill. Char, don't be afraid to char the corned beef. It's all good, it's all good. And I'm confident Lefty's could take it from good to great. Had to insert this editorial comment because while I was cutting the film the other night, I realized, man, I messed up and I needed to add some extra footage. So we are out. And you'd be bringing this up into a top echelon Reuben sandwich, to say the least bit. So I'm having a lot of fun here. We got my boy Trev. He's enjoying the cheesesteak here. How's the cheesesteak?
Really good.
Oh my gosh. Actually, all 3 of our boys got cheesesteaks here, and the steam's coming off of them. Those look amazing. It is called Lefty's cheesesteak for a reason, so I think if you want to venture out and check Lefty's out, you're gonna do yourself a favor by trying any of these amazing sandwiches. So want to give a couple shout outs to some new followers. Bob Black, that's my father-in-law. He's finally subscribed and watching our channel. How about that? So welcome aboard, Bob. Glad to have you here. Zach F. I haven't met you yet, but you've been a great dialoguer on a lot of my videos recently. You suggested Zingerman's in Ann Arbor, so I've got your name on the list. When I head out there, I'm gonna reach out to you personally. Hopefully you can join me and be my guest or critic on one of those Reuben reviews. And then Eric Kunkelman. I don't know who you are or where you live, but I'm thrilled to have you following the Reuben memoirs. We are making Reubens great again, one restaurant at a time. This is what we do. We're excited to have you with us, and we're looking forward to touching base with each and every one of you awesome followers sometime in the near future at a restaurant near you. We're up.